Hello, darlings. How are you today? I hope you are doing wonderful, fabulous, and so very blessed. So, today I'm doing a design with me video. I wanted to do a little spring dress I had in mind. And let me tell you, I have changed the way that I want the top of the dress to be. That's why you see like a part of the dress on the screen right now. I have changed my mind about the top of this dress like 4 times, y'all. So I was doing this off camera for like a good 30, almost 40 minutes trying to figure this out. This is why I do a lot of stuff off camera before I start recording. So I think I figured out which one I want to do, but y'all, I still don't know. So for those of you who don't know, who've never seen my Design With Me videos before, what I like to do, I use these templates that I bought back in, I think, 2017 or 2018. They are vector Adobe Illustrator fashion templates where it's little pieces of a garment, and basically you put the pieces together to create a full garment. So for instance, like this dress body, um, this part here, the body part, is one piece. And then where it's like a deep, like burgundy, the sweeps, which you call the dress sweeps, that's another piece. So then you could take other sweeps and make the bottom part different. Or for instance, as you can see, you don't see a top, right? Okay. So this is like the top that I was thinking of doing. So this is like one piece. Now, I also had an idea to do, and this is some of the other pieces that I have here. And this, when I bought it, it came with like 1,500 different pieces. So these are for tops and dresses. These are collars and necklines. So it's just different pieces. And then you put them together to make a complete garment. So that way you're not doing everything from scratch. So now the other idea that I had was I was thinking of doing this one here. Okay. This is what I'm saying. I changed my mind like repeatedly. Okay, so then I was thinking about doing this. So now I would turn this off and then switch this one out and put this over here. And now you have like a whole new piece. Let me turn the details off. Now you have like a whole new dress. Just that simple, that quickly. And I think that one is really cute too, you know what I'm saying? So I was thinking about, I was going back and forth forever, y'all, back and forth. But I think ultimately, I think I'm going to do the other one. I think I'm going to do the other one. I think I'm going to do this one. Am I? Yeah, I think I'm going to do this one. So now this one, let me show you, came, that one I got from here. Let me zoom in. That was this one, the surplice tank with Empire seam. This is the Empire seam down here. Now I think I want to do a band instead of just the Empire seam. Oh, and this would be the back of it. I'm just going to do the front today. But I think I want to do a band instead. So I'm going to add a little something extra to this. So let's see. Usually I do this part off camera, but I wanted to show you how I do this. Okay. Let me turn off the guide because I don't need that right now. Let me turn this off too because I'm not going to do this one. I think I decided I'm not going to do that one. So let me ungroup this, and this should be it. Okay. So now I want to, let me zoom in a little bit. I want to duplicate this. So I'm just holding down the Alt key and bringing this down to about here. Let me see. Yeah, that's good. Let me see. Move it down. Move it up a little bit. Okay. Now we need to delete the overlap. I'm just going to use the erase tool. And okay. Do the other side. Okay. Let me get it a little bit more. Okay, that's better. Okay, much better. Okay, so let's see. Yes, I like the way that looks better. Now I need to join these seams because I can see that these are not joined. See, with these pieces, most of them you don't have to do too much adjusting, but sometimes you have to do a little bit of adjusting, but it's not bad. See, as you can see how these two pieces are not joined. So we're going to select this and this. And I'm going to use the join tool and just join those pieces together. And do the same thing on the other side. And probably I'm going to need to do the bottom too. Okay. And I need to change the colors for that too. Let me do that first. Let me change the color for that. Okay, let me make it black. And let's do join these two because these are not connected. Okay. And okay. I think that should be all I need to join. Move this up here and put this back on. This I'm going to move further down. Yeah, move that down. It looks better further down. Okay. And now I was going to do the top. Here I go with this top again. I was going to do this all one color, but now that I'm adding the band, I think I want the band and this area to be different colors instead of all the same color. I think I want the band and the bindings to be the same color, and then I want these two, the surplice, to be different. Here I go again with this top, you guys. I'm telling you, This was driving me crazy. But yeah, I think I want to do that. So I'm going to change the stitching, the color of the stitching. So right now it's black. I want to change that. I always write my colors down. Okay. I know you can't really tell right now, but you'll be able to tell. It's like a dark gray, but once I do the design, you'll be able to realize what it is. Okay, so I think this is going to be the dress. I think this is going to be the dress, you guys. I think I finally think I finally did it. Think I finally did it. Yes, I like this. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. This is gonna be the dress. Alrighty. Okay, so these are what I use when I make my templates. All right, so we're going to select this and we're going to copy it to my design page. Okay. Okay, so now let me see. I think I'm going to do 3 with you guys today. So yeah, let's make the layers. And I like to have each dress on a different layer. So that'll be 1. This will be 2. And this will be 3. Okay. All right. So now let me turn the guide off. Let me turn that. Well, I can keep that on. Okay, so now let me open up the seamless patterns that we're going to be doing. These are some polka dot patterns that I made. Let me put my glasses on. Blue light glasses on, and let's get started. Okay, so we're going to work with live paint bucket with this. Now I have this idea in my head. You know how that is. It works in my head and then I get ready to do it and it's a whole other story. But let's see. I'm going to do live paint. And I'm going to start with this cute berry. Now don't worry about how gigantic it is. I'm going to scale it down, because that is way too big. Way too big. So now for the bottom, we have to do these. Now you're not going to really be able to tell what I'm doing right now. It's not going to look like I'm doing much. But once it's scaled, then you'll be able to see it better. And then for the back part, we're going to do the transparent seamless pattern. I always make a transparent one, like 60% opaque. I did that off camera too, because then we'll be here all day. And again, you're not going to really be able to tell what I'm doing right now, but once it's scaled down, then you'll be able to see. Okay. And I want this to be black. And then I want this part to be pink, and I wrote the number down because I don't remember it off the top of my head. Okay. Okay, now let's do, okay, now let's do the scale because that's, again, way too big. And we're just transforming the pattern, not the object. So this is at 100. Let's try 50. No, that's still way too big. Let's try 30. I think I want it smaller than that. Let's try 20. Ah, I like that. I like 20. Okay, let's stick with 20. 20% scale. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, I like this. Okay, let me zoom in and show you guys what I was doing at the bottom. I was saying that you couldn't really see it when I was doing it. Now you see how this part down here is lighter. This is like the transparent seamless pattern that I did. That's, a little bit 60% lighter than the regular seamless pattern. So it makes it look like the back part, inside of the fabric, to make it look, like a little bit lighter. So just like with this is black, and then this one looks like a little, like a light black. This is like a darker pink, and then this one looks like a lighter pink. So that's what I was doing. So when I was, first doing it, when it was scaled gigantic, you couldn't really tell. But yeah, that's what I was doing. Oh, I like this. Oh, and the reason I changed the stitching color is because I wanted to put the bindings, I wanted to make those black. So if they were black, you wouldn't be able to see the stitching color. So now you can see that the stitching color is like a dark gray. You can see it. Yes. Okay. Okay. So I'm happy with this, and I definitely like the band more than it just being just one regular seam the way it was. I like the band better. Okay. All right, now let's do the next one. I like this. Let me move her over. And you're going to do the next one. Okay, let me turn off the guide. I don't need that. Okay, let's do the paint bucket. Let me turn off this one. Let's do paint bucket. And now we are going to do a camel color. This dress is giving me such spring vibes. I am kind of ready for spring, kind of not, because I haven't been working out the way that I should have been. You know what I'm saying? So my body is not ready for the warmer weather yet, but I am definitely kind of ready for it to get warmer because we had a big snowstorm last night and it's freezing today. It is freezing. So yeah. But I have to definitely start working out, you guys. It's past time. because those summer bodies are made in the wintertime, right? So yeah, I got to get it together, y'all. Got to get it together. Okay, and we're going to do black. And put the code in, the hex code for the camel. Transform objects was on, so that's why that went down like that. But 20%. Love it. Love it. And again, you can see the bottom. How it's like, slightly lighter. So I do a 60% transparency for the seamless patterns that I do. Okay, I am liking this. Okay, and let's get ready to do the last one. Move it over. And let me turn off the guide. And live paint bucket. And now we are going to do a cyan color. Beautiful. And then do the lighter color. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to scale this down. Just the pattern, not the object. And scale it to 20. Yes. Okay. Yes, you guys, I like these. So now let's look at all three of them together. So first we have the berry pink. So cute. Love that. Let me close this, move these out the way. Then we have the camel, the tan color. And finally, we have the cyan. Well, let me move this. Yes. You can see it better. Yes. Okay. I think these came out really nice considering the fact that I went over the top part like 50 times. But honestly, I think even like a halter or a strapless would still look nice with this too. Yeah, so either way, I may do those maybe in a different video and maybe a different pattern at the bottom. But yeah, I like this. This is cute. This is giving me so many spring vibes. So what do you guys think? Do you like it? I hope you do. So that was fun. That was really fun. And I hope you enjoyed this. And thank you so much for designing with me, for watching today. And I hope you enjoyed. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified when I upload new videos. And yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed. I love you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.